The Second Child, Chapter 1 Continue. Sarah. Besides, it's not prayer that's going to save our marriage. It's science. The scuffed door with the black name plaque, outside which we wait, is closed. On the other side of the door is Mr. Stephen Barrell, PhD, CSU, lead clinician, Department of Clinical Genetics. Mr. Barrell knows our future because he has looked into our past. He knows and we do not. So we must wait. We must bear the corrosive ignorance for a few minutes more. 9 steps and turn. The distant sounds of the hospital leak around the corner. Phil does not look up. 9 steps and turn. At last the door opens and a smart woman in her 50s emerges. Her voice booms around the Spartan waiting room. "Good morning, Maria Darby. We spoke on the phone." She extends a hand, first to me, then to Phil. Brisk, smiling. "Please, come through." Like obedient children, we follow her into the room. "Stephen, Mr. and Mrs. Ruddock are here." A tall man steps out from behind his desk. His hand is paper dry in mine. He says hello in a soft Scottish voice, then falls silent, letting the woman do all the talking, and she is still talking. I know this must seem unnecessary, pedantic, but could I just check? "You have brought the documents with you, haven't you?" I nod. For a second the sparkly tone falters. "I'm sorry, but may I see them?" "Yes, sorry, of course." I fumble the envelope out of my bag and pass it to her. "Please, take a seat." We do as instructed and she talks some more. As I explained on the phone, I'm afraid I have to repeat the identity checks again today. Overkill, I know, but the data protection guidelines, as you can imagine, in the circumstances. She flutters her hand through the air as if to sum up the complicity of it all. But when her eyes meet the blankness of mine, she subsides back to her task. She pulls our documents out of the envelope and begins to go through them. Passports and birth certificates. Excellent. If you can bear with me just a moment while I take down the details, then I promise we'll get underway. Phil and I have no choice but to sit there while she laboriously records whatever it is she needs to record onto a set of official forms. She starts with Lauren's passport, cracking open the cover and turning to the photo page at the back. Lauren, at 10, round-faced and unsmiling. The main color image is as clear as my memory. The duplicate image on the facing page, faded and recessive like a child from the past. I hold myself still at the salty anxiety in my stomach churns. "You'll be needing a new one for her soon." Mr. Darby chatters away as he transcribes the dates and serial numbers. "And a birth certificate? Ah, here it is. Oh." She separates the sheets of paper with a moistened fingertip. "You seem to have brought your sons along as well. I've no need for this. Thank you." She hands it back to me. "Now, just yourself and Philip's details, and we'll be finished." Phil stares at her in disbelief. I stare past her at Mr. Barrell. He has gone back to work, immune to Mrs. Darby's brittle prattle and to our presence. Glasses on, head down, his attention totally focused on the lab report on the desk in front of him. In his hands, Mr. Barrell holds the fragile skeins that bind our family together. I watch him, unable to discern our fate.